So conditional meditation means that you bring your mind in a specific direction, which could, for example, be your breath. Or you can bring your mind and your heart in a specific direction towards a loved one or towards something that you're really grateful for in your life. And unconditional meditation means you simply sit still and you just observe without attaching to what is going on, without judging. It's the observation. It is the noticing that is the practice. And the noticing happens when you do this regularly. Because when you do this regularly, you can start noticing differences. We'll just simply sit still for another minute and a half. Breathe nice and slow. Soften the skin on your face. Soften your jaw. Ujjayi breath is a beautiful breath in and out of the nose. A smooth kind of breathing. But it can also bring tension in the jaw. So while you breathe, notice if your jaw is soft. We'll take around 4 to 6 rounds of breath here. Bring the palms together in front of the heart. And then just take a moment. This gesture has become so important to me now that we're not physically together. It really makes me feel connected to you. It makes me feel that we are almost together in the same space, which we are, because we are practicing together on our mats, sharing our energy not only with ourselves but also just through this gesture with each other. If you have an intention or a dedication, please bring that in mind now. And then humbly bow your beautiful mind to your heart. And then cross your legs in the other direction if you are seated cross-legged, and remove whatever you are sitting on. And then take a deep breath in. Bring the arms above your head. And then twist to the right, exhale. You can keep your eyes closed for the beginning of class. You can even keep your eyes closed throughout the whole entire practice. Very often when I practice with my eyes closed, I just imagine we are together in one of the studios where we practice together. I can see the space with my eyes closed. I can feel the energy. I can see the lights. I can see the shape of the doors and the windows. Now, very often when I practice online, I just keep my eyes closed, and it's a nice kind of extra feeling. Bring your arms back up to the sky. Bring your left hand down and your right arm up. Really reach, or you can even bend that right elbow and let it hang while you point the elbow up towards the sky. Arms back up, inhale. And then C shape to the other side, right hand down, left arm up. Either reach to the fingers and let that reaching create more space on the left side of the body, or you can let the hand be heavy and reach the elbow up to the sky. Similar kind of sensations. Fill up the lungs, breathe in, arms up, and then twist to your left side. Right hand to the outside of the leg. Notice if both sit bones are in the floor. And it's interesting, when you close your eyes, you can feel more because we think less. It is lovely to, if you feel safe, to often close your eyes and go into the sensations in the body. Arms up towards the sky, inhale. And then hands to heart center, exhale. Extend your legs in front of you. Place the feet hip width apart. And then place your hands so your fingers upwarding forward towards your hips. And then move the knees away from the shoulders and the armpits away from the knees. You can look to your belly button up to the sky, or if your neck feels okay, you can drop the head. I prefer to keep the neck in line with the spine. Now walk your hands a little bit wider, so you're really at the edges of the mat. Active feet, take a deep breath in. Chin to chest, hover your hips and bring them in between your legs. Press into your hands. Good. Inhale, roll the hips back up towards the sky. Exhale, hover the hips just above the floor. Flex your feet, press the floor away. Wonderful. 2 more times. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hover. Feel the core nice and strong. Warm up that body. Warm up all the joints. Create some space. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hold it now. And lift your left foot off the floor. Lift your left foot. Come on, come on, come on. Lift your right foot off the floor. Can you lift both? Oop, and sit back down. Crush your shins. Roll over your shins. Come into a child's pose. Big toes touch. Knees are nice and wide. And then walk your hands forward. Pause for just 3 breaths here. Child's pose is available to you whenever you want. I can't say this enough. Whenever you feel that you're getting distracted. And it is true, when we practice at home, we get distracted early. So even committing to having your screen on is a commitment to your practice. I noticed that when I switch my screen off, I'm like, oh, they can't see me. I can just quickly do something else. So, it's also nice for the teacher, but it's just a commitment. And you can always rest in child's pose when you feel you're getting distracted. Coming to a tabletop, yes, and we'll turn those fingers towards the knees. As I said, whoa, the front line of my lower arms is nice and sore from all the gardening. So this is a lovely stretch for the wrist. You can walk your hands a little closer towards each other. Just feel it out. Micro bend in the elbows. So I have overextension. As you can see, my elbows bend in the wrong direction. So I have to be really careful with my joints. So micro bend can never hurt. Alright, shoulders away from the ears. Cat-cow stretches here. Inhale, look up, tailbone comes up. Keep the elbows pointing towards your belly button, chin to chest, round the spine. You can do this with your eyes closed 3 more times with your own breath. Inhale up. Exhale round. Maybe a nice sigh, lovely work. 1 more time. Come to a neutral spine and slowly, gently turn the hands in the normal direction, fingers forward, and then look at your index fingers. Make them parallel to each other and spread the other fingers away from the index finger. Tuck your toes, walk to a full plank pose. Maybe walk on the spot. So you're warming up your ankles and your wrists. Lovely work. Take a deep breath in, downward facing dog, tailbone lifts up towards the sky. And remember that it is more important to have a straight spine rather than straight legs. So if there's a small bend in the knees, that's totally fine. Go for that full length in the spine, the reaching of the sit bones up towards the sky, and then the navel softly in so you keep your core engaged. Inhale, lift both heels up away from the floor. Exhale, drop the heels to the right and the knees to the left. Bend the knees and press your chest back. Really feel that space on the left side of the body. Come to plank pose. Inhale. And then all the way to the belly. Exhale. Rolling cobra. Inhale, point your toes. Lift your chest. Hands can hover just off the floor. Exhale, nose back down to the floor. Also engage your legs. They are behind you. Feel the toenails press into the floor. Breathe in. Lift the knees. Soften down. Exhale. Really activating the back line of the body. 2 more times. Inhale. Reach those toes away while you press them into the floor. Exhale. Bring it down. Last one. Big breath in. Feel free to close your eyes. Peel another set of ribs off the floor. Breathe in. Nose to the floor, breathe out. Tuck your toes. Inhale, tabletop or plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Again, feel free to close your eyes. Maybe sigh it out. Down dog is your reset. Is where you come back the same way we meditate, and where you can notice if you're still paying attention to the breath, what is going on in the mind, and make those thoughts supportive and positive. Inhale, both heels up and away from the floor. Exhale, heels to the left, knees to the right, press into both hands, as if you're going to dive into a pool but you're twisted. Good. Inhale, plank, come forward. Yogi's choice, chaturanga, on the knees or on the toes. You can come also down to the belly. Cobra pose or upward facing dog. Breathing, point those toes, open the collarbones. Lift your hips first. Postpone the flipping of the feet back to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward, relax your neck and shoulders. Rise, high mountain, arms sweep above your head. Exhale, hands to heart center. Sun A, just 2 times. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Nice and simple. Exhale, fold forward, relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Step your right foot to the back of your mat, plank pose. Hold your plank pose, breathe in. Shift forward, chaturanga, or all the way to the belly. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift from the hips. Inhale, bend your knee and look forward. Step or jump. If you step, step your right foot first and then the left foot follows. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise, high mountain, arms above your head. Hands to heart center. One more sun salutation A. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, soft bend in the knees, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Left leg steps, plank pose. Right foot follows. Prepare, breathe in. Shift forward, shoulders in front of your wrist, 90 degrees. Cobra or upward facing dog. Thighs are off the floor. And then again, chin in, lift from the hips. Use your core, flip over the feet. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath into the nose. And then sigh it out. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step, jump, hop, float, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward, relax your neck and shoulders. Chair pose, Utkatasana, sit down into your little chair. Now you can choose to have the toes together or feet hip width apart. We all bring weight into the heels, so you're sitting back. Hands to heart or above your head. Nice work. Take a deep breath in. Open the arms to the right, twist. Right hand to the left hand to the front, right hand behind you. Back to center, inhale. Twist to your left, exhale. Sink a little deeper, Utkatasana, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Left foot steps to the back of your mat. Good work. Look forward, inhale. Pyramid pose to hold, exhale. I lately have been really enjoying flexing that right foot. It really increases the stretch, but if you prefer to have the foot down, fine. Take 2 more rounds of breath here. The spine, you can lengthen the spine or you can let it round forward, whatever feels good to you. Come forward into a low lunge, hands spring the foot. Exhale, knee down to the floor, arms up to the sky. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Half moon variation, right hand down, left arm up. Now lift the heart a little, open that left armpit, reach the fingers away from each other. Good work. Tuck your back toes, your left toes, and then rise. Inhale, crescent lunge. Airplane arms and torso. Shoot your chest back and your fingers behind you. Rocket ship arms. Arms next to your biceps. Breathe in. Arms next to your body. Reach them back. Breathe out. One more time. Inhale. Feel those legs. Let them shake. I know, Chris. I know you've been running and climbing mountains, but still. Inhale here. Skandasana to your left foot. So turning all the way out and flex the right foot. Good. Inhale, Skandasana to your right foot. Exhale, Skandasana to your left foot. Nice opening of the hip. Look to the right foot, back to your low lunge. Lift your left heel, nice transition. Step back, plank pose. Take a deep breath in here, Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, Cobra or upward facing dog. Wonderful. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here, reset, notice. Maybe first check the alignment of your hands. Index fingers parallel, palms flat, feet hip width apart, spine straight, and then find the breath. It's almost like you've got a little checklist when you come to down dog, and then you just feel and breathe. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward, dive forward. Chair pose, Utkatasana, sit down into your little chair. To the right, twist, open the arms, exhale. Work in the legs, twist the spine open. Inhale, back to center, lovely work. And then twist to the other side, exhale. Inhale, back to center, and then fly your chair. So lift your heels, maybe diver's pose. Diver's pose is where you interlace your hands behind you. Start to bring your nose down to the floor. Start to extend your legs. It's quite scary, but it's cool. It's quite scary, but it's cool. Yeah, keep lifting those heels. Wobbly, wobbly on the feet. Dare to bring the nose down to the floor. Kiss your big toes for 3. Almost, big lips. 2. Chair pose, wonderful. Inhale, Utkatasana. Fold forward. Exhale, relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. Right foot step, big step. Big step. Frame the foot, look forward, inhale. Pyramid pose to hold. Maybe you flex that left foot. You can bring the hands a little wider, spine straight or round forward. 2 more rounds of breath here. Come forward into low lunge, frame the foot. Right knee down to the floor, exhale. Arms up, inhale, Anjaneyasana. Half moon variation, left arm down, right arm up. And then lean a little bit backwards. Yeah, lift the gaze, lift the heart. Tuck the right toes, the toes behind you. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms up towards the sky. Beautiful control. Airplane arms and torso. Exhale, reach it back. Find your feet. Navel to spine. Arms next to your ears. Rocket ship. Exhale, arms behind you. Lovely. One more time. Inhale. And then come to a Skandasana to the right foot. Exhale. All the way down. Open the hip. Flex the left foot. To the other foot. Skandasana. Exhale to the right foot. Nice. Look at the left foot. Low lunge. Frame the foot. Lift the back heel. Step back. Plank pose. Inhale. Prepare. Chaturanga. Exhale. You can skip these Vinyasa flows and go straight to downward facing dog instead. Take a deep breath into the nose and sigh it out. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump, soft landing. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Hands can come to shins. Exhale, fold forward. Chair pose, Utkatasana, sit down into your little chair, and then hug your right knee in towards your chest. Wind removal pose. Yeah, shoulders away from the ears. Lovely work. Take a deep breath in. Eagle pose. Right leg over the left, right arm under the left. Hold and breathe. Soften the skin on your face. Keep your eyes focused on that drishti. For 3, 2, chair pose, Utkatasana, breathe in. And now hug your left knee in towards your chest, breathe out. Hold your eyes on that fixed point. Off we go. Eagle pose. Left leg over, left arm under, shoulders away from the ears. Woo! This side is more wobbly than the other side. That's what you get. Yes. You'll start noticing those small little differences. Lift your left knee up towards the sky, single leg Tadasana, breathe in. Low flying warrior, breathe out. Hold your low flying warrior, hands can come to heart center. Square the hips to the floor. For 3, 2, step back, crescent lunge. Inhale, arms towards the sky. Half moon variation, right hand down, left arm up. Feel that opening on the left side of the body. Again, you can have a left zombie hand and reach the elbow up or reach to the fingers. Both arms up towards the sky, breathe in. Airplane, arms and torso, breathe out. Rocket ship arms, arms next to your bicep. Airplane, arms and torso, exhale. Beautiful. One more time, rocket ship palms together to your left foot, Skandasana, all the way down. Skandasana to the right foot, breathe in. Skandasana to the left foot, breathe out. All the way to the right foot, low lunge, hold. And now place the palms flat to the floor. Single leg Tadasana. No, I mean three-legged dog. The words were not coming out as I wanted to. The three-legged dog, I mean. Right leg up to the sky. Now bend your knee and maybe even drop your left elbow to the floor. Press the right hand and the left foot away from each other. Good work. Take a deep breath in here. Knee to your nose. Exhale, hands next to each other. Inhale, three-legged dog, lengthen. To the right arm, exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog, lengthen the leg behind you. To the left arm, exhale. Hold, falling triangle. Now, let's do a different variation with falling triangle. Step your left foot a little in. And now, figure 4. It's actually more like a side plank variation. But you're coming from falling triangle, your left foot is flat, and then maybe figure 4, your right ankle on top of the left thigh. Both knees are bent, and again, do that thingy with your left elbow. Zombie hand with the left hand, or reach to the fingers and really banana shape. Banana shape the side of the body. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Down dog with your figure 4, so twist over those left big toes. Yes, you are still in your figure 4 downward facing dog. Alright, deep breath in here. Runner's lunge. Bring the right knee to the right armpit and then step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Good work. Look forward, inhale. Malasana squat, exhale. Both feet to the top of the mat, hands to heart center. A little bit of playtime. I'll give you around 45 minutes or so you can stay here. You can do some jumps or crow pose, tripod headstands, whatever you feel like this morning. Just show me what you pick. Have some fun. 40 more seconds. If crow pose is new to you and you want to learn, I'll break that one down. So I'll do it from the side, elbows on the inside of the knees, hands down to the floor, and then start to lift your bum onto fingertips, onto your tippy toes, sorry. Look forward more than you think. Lift one toe, lift the other, maybe you float for a while. Squeeze the knees in towards the armpits. From there you can even drop the head and come to a tripod head stance. You've got around 20 seconds, looking good. Nice. That's it, vessel. Awesome work for 3, 2, feet down into Malasana. Inhale, heart lifts towards the thumbs. Lovely for the groin, good for your digestion. Open the heart, fold forward, toe heel, your feet to touch. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Flatten your lips. It really relaxes the muscles in your face and your jaw. 2 more times. Inhale. Make some sound. 1 more time. Let it out. Lovely. Chair pose. Utkatasana. Breathe in. Left knee in towards your chest. Find your balance. Hold and breathe. Fabulous work. All right, slightly different this time. Toe hook. So it's your left hand into a gun kind of shape, a thumb and your index in the middle fingers. Hold on to the big toe. The foot presses down and the hand resists and lifts up. Nice. Feel that resistance? You can reach the right hand to the side. And now maybe start to kick the foot forward. Again, remember, length of the spine a priority over length of the leg. Yes. Find your dristi. Let me turn, yep. And then maybe bring the foot to the side. Again, with a knee bend is also fine. Hold and breathe. Now scoop that left hip a little under. So rather than having the hips totally open and a hollow lower back, scoop it under. Yes. A little bit of what I often call Michael Jackson action. Yeah, fabulous. All right, bring the foot back to the front. Ultimate test. Take a deep breath in. Keep the leg at the same height. Let go. Arms up towards the sky for 3. Shaky, shaky. 2. Lift the heart. Samastitihi. Whoo! Big smile on your face, I hope. Utkatasana. Inhale, sit down. Arms come up. Right knee in towards your chest. Exhale. Shoulders away from the ears. Broaden the collarbones. There we go. Find your gun. Hook your middle finger and index finger around the big toe. Foot presses down, and it's such a nice feeling in that hip socket as well. All right, once you've got your balance, take a breath in. You can reach the arm to the side. It does help a little if you've got the space. And now find length. Remember, it's totally fine to have that knee bent. Lift your heart, lift your heart. Okay, okay. Can we now open the leg? So rather than opening the hip all the way, you're scooping that right sit bone back under when you come to the side. Because it's very easy to open it all the way up like that. You're in a hollow back, but scooping it under and from there lifting up is safer. A little harder maybe. Let me refine my balance. That's it. Good. Nice alignment, vessel. And looking exactly at your right hip. Awesome. Bring your leg in front. Ultimate core challenge. Take a deep breath in. Woo! Slightly different variation. Breathe in. Hug your knee into the chest just for a second. And then come to a low flying warrior. Lovely. Standing on your left foot. Reaching the right leg behind you. Soft bend in the left knee. Focus your eyes on your dristi. Take one more deep breath in. Soft step back. Arms up to the sky. Find the feet. Inhale. Half moon variation. Left arm down. Right arm up. Fabulous. Both arms next to the ears. Breathe in. Lean forward. Airplane arms and torso. Breathe out. Bicep next to ears. Inhale. Reach the arms back. exhale. Strong right leg, lengthen the spine, palms together overhead. Breathe in, all the way to the floor, to the right foot. Skandasana, exhale. Skandasana to the left foot, open the chest. Keep a straight spine. Skandasana to the right foot. Alright, low lunge, lift the right heel, flame the foot. Flatten the palms to the floor. Inhale, three-legged dog, open the hip to the side. Maybe drop the right elbow in such a lovely variation. Inhale, three-legged dog, lift the leg, lift the elbow. Knee to your nose, exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog, lengthen. To the left arm, wonderful, exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. To the right arm to hold. You're setting up for falling triangle, so you're already starting to ground that right heel. Make the stance a little shorter. So if you feel that you're losing your balance, step the right foot a little in. Ground the foot, have the knee bent, and then you can figure four your left ankle on top of the right thigh. Lovely side bend. Stretch it out. Let your head be heavy. Oh, this feels nice. Looking good. Take a deep breath in. Keep your figure four, but press into downward facing dog. Look at your hands, shoulder width apart. Lovely open hip, full length. Now lift your right heel as high as you can and start to feel how the right leg presses against the left ankle. With that, you can start to look forward, bring the knee to the armpit, and then softly runner's lunge. It's quite a tricky transition if you want to do it nicely. Alright, look forward, inhale, Malasana squat, exhale. Elbows can also be on the top of the thighs. I don't know how open your hips feel this morning. So there's different variations for different people. Or you can come all the way down. Nice. Beautiful. Alright, bring your right hand to the floor. And now as you do that, slide that shoulder in front of the inside of the knee. And then maybe loop that right hand so you're touching your own bum. You can slap yourself on your own bum. Or the other hand can reach up and over, and your fingers can find each other behind you. And then open up that left collarbone. You can even drop the right ear to the right shoulder. If you are with your elbows on top of the thighs, you can also just come into a half bind. Keep your hips square there. We will do the standing up variation now. So just enjoy this openness. Alright, big breath in, lift the chest, release your bind, hands to heart center, pause, other side. So as your hand comes down, it's almost like you want to put your elbow to the floor. It's almost like, okay, I want to touch the floor with my elbow, and that's where the shoulder starts to slide on the inside of the knee. And then it's a swim open, as if you open the door, and the palm starts to touch your bum. You might notice here that one side feels very different from the other. Open the right collarbone, bring the ear towards the shoulder. Feel that lovely stretch all around the right side of the neck as well. Feel free to close your eyes. Remember, there's the option with the elbow on the thigh. Work with your own body. There's no forcing. There's no you have to. There's no you should. Just breathe. Alright, inhale, hands to heart center. This is going to feel nice to release. Fold forward. Woo! Maybe pedal out the legs and really shake a soft no with your head. Mamma mia, nice relaxed shoulders, wonderful work. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, Utkatasana. Left knee in towards your chest. Exhale. Arms up, kick the leg out, breathe in, and then bring that leg behind you, breathe out. Left leg behind, and now come to warrior 3. So start to extend the arms next to your ears, and also start to press into the right foot. So you start to have less of a bend in the knee. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Shaky, shaky for 3, 2, soft landing, soft, soft standing, as if you're stepping on an egg. Crescent lunge, breathe in. Half moon variation. Sink a little into that left knee and reach down and up. Good. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Airplane arms and torso. Exhale. Rocket ship. Inhale. Airplane arms and torso. Exhale. One more. Rocket ship. Palms together all the way to your left foot. Turn it out. Sink down into your hips. Beautiful. Skandasana to the right foot. Skandasana to your left foot. So nice for those hips. Low lunge. Breathe in. Lift your heel. Flatten the palms. Exhale. Three-legged dog. Lift all the way up. Open the hip to the side. Now, if you're new to flip the dog, maybe you want to look. Because there's two very different ways of flipping your dog. Before you drop the foot, you make up your mind. So, I'll show you the two variations. Sorry to turn my back to you. You can come to flip the dog into wild thing. What happens is that you flatten the left heel, you bring the toe around the level of the knee, the right toe, and then you start to open. It's almost like a side plank. That's called wild thing. If you want to flip to bridge or wheel, it's very different. You flip, you stop, you walk your feet all the way parallel. You hang out here a little bit. You look at the feet, they're parallel, the hips are down, be careful for that left shoulder, and then through the power of the legs, you can start to bring space, and then one day you can come all the way. There's a turn here of my hand. There's a turn here of my hand to find that space to come into full width. And then a turn again of the hand, come all the way back. So wherever you are, we meet in three-legged dog with the right leg up to the sky. Wonderful. Take a deep breath in, knee to your nose, exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog, lengthen. To the right arm, exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog, lengthen. To the left arm, exhale. Fully triangle, figure four variation. Left foot down, figure four, your right ankle. Lovely. We're going to add on something here, guys. Just to try it out, can you keep your figure four, but change the hands? So left hand comes down, lift the heel, place the left heel back down, and lift the right hand. Yeah, wonderful. Good. Breathe in here. Down dog with figure four legs. Exhale. Woo! Lots of twisting on that ball of the left foot. Take a deep breath in here. Now make this transition as slow as you can. Every step, but smooth at the same time. So first lift the heel and feel that you can bring the right knee almost to the armpit, to the armpit, to the armpit, and then softly step the foot. If you do that slowly and with lots of effort, it's a mission. Good work. Look forward, breathe in. Balasana squat, breathe out, feet to the outside of your hands. Another 45 minutes, not minutes, seconds of playtime. So you can have a sip of water, you can come into, so if you want to come into tripod headstands, you'll need to do the other variation. So rather than doing crow, you do crane. This might not be for everybody, but from crane, you come into a balance, and then you chuck your chin in, you bring the crown of the head into the floor. Now here it's important to squeeze the elbows. So I'm looking at my arms, and my arms are parallel, they're not flopping out. My feet are together. I'm at the crown of my head. If you have neck injuries, please don't do this. And then maybe from there, you can come and bring your knees up to the sky, heels to the bum. Maybe you extend the legs, or, this is a tricky one, I found these one tricky. Maybe, and it's more when you lift the head, you come back to crow pose. The coming out of tripod headstands, because your bum and your head are balancing out, it's not easy. It's very hard to do, it's easy to fall. Alright, play a little bit, or you are in Balasana squat, which is totally fine. That's the beauty of yoga. We can be together, no matter how much yoga we have done, where we are at. It is not about the levels, it's about the practice. 2 more rounds of breath. So if your feet are up, start to slowly transition back down. Wonderful. Take a deep breath in. Fold forward, exhale. Inhale, chair pose. Right knee in towards your chest, exhale. Nice work. Take a deep breath in here. And then fly, low flying warrior, exhale. Bring it behind you, hold and breathe. Standing on your left leg, reaching the right leg behind you. Warrior 3. Off we go. As if you are expanding. Reach the arms forward. Reach the toes back. Resist the floor with your left foot. Core is strong. Waist is nice and tight. For 3, keep the hands above your head. Soft landing. Your right foot is stepping on an egg. Is stepping on an egg. So softly and controlled you land. Breathe in. Half moon variation, left hand down to the floor, right arm up. Inhale, both arms up towards the sky. Airplane arms and torso, reach it back, open the collarbones. Rocket ship arms, palms together. Reach, find that strong line from the right heel through the crown, through the fingers. Airplane arms and torso. One more time, palms to touch. Take a breath in to the right foot. Exhale, Skandasana. Lovely yogis to the left foot. Inhale, keep the spine straight. After we start to round here, keep the spine straight. To the right foot. Last bit of effort, guys. Low lunge. Lift the right heel. Flatten the palms to the floor. 3-legged dog. Left leg up. Open the hip. Stay. Now, before you flip, are you going to flip into wild thing? Or are you going to flip into more of a wheel variation? That determines what you do with your feet. So take it easy. Remember, wild thing, right leg set straight, left legs bent, and then it's a press to the ball of the left toe. It's almost like a side plank. Or feet down, hips stay low, hips stay low. Walk the feet, take your time. Notice the right shoulder, the right toe fingers might point out, and then it's through the legs that you find that space. Lovely work. Keep breathing. We meet in 3-legged dog. Left leg up. We'll wait for you. Take your time. Take a deep breath in here. Knee to your nose, exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog, lengthen. To the left armpit, if you can, come on nice and high, use the core. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Wonderful. Falling triangle variation, so you feel like you're coming into falling triangle, but you figure 4 your foot. Yes. Sometimes I even eagle my legs here, it's really nice. Open and resist the floor. Find a lot of space on the right side of the body. Good. Let's flip to the other side. Slowly, right hand down, ground. Lift your left heel. Bring the left heel, that's your right heel, excuse me. Bring your right heel back down. And then start to come into the same kind of side plank. Open banana shape. Good. Shaky, shaky. Left hand down. Lift the heel. Down dog with your figure 4 legs. Take a moment of pause here, reassess your hands, feel if your shoulders are level, and it helps to lift your right heel. We're going to step into a runner's lunge with control. Hips lift, knee to armpit, heel to bum. Oh, hover it for a second and then slowly step it down. Woo, nice work. Look forward, breathe in. Balasana squat, breathe out. Last little bit, we will come into that bind again, and we will try to stand up if you want to. If you're like, bye-bye, you can come into a diamond shape, into a Baddha Konasana. So, right hand reaches down. Remember that shoulder slides all the way to the inside of the knee. Open the door, as if you're swimming with that right hand. Hold on. If you can your left hand, this is tight, huh? But can your left hand hold onto the right wrist. That's a full bind. Otherwise, give yourself some space and hook your fingers together. Now look down to the floor and start to lift your heels. So you need to find some balance here. And then toe heel your left foot to the center, so it's under your bum. Alright, now look away a little bit so you balance out. Press the knee and the arm, start to come into the toe of the right foot and start to maybe stand all the way up. Yes. Lift your chest a little more. Smile on the face. Ooh, lovely. Wiggle your toes. You are amazing. Now the challenge or the fun thing is to come back just as slow. Slowly, slowly, slowly. The entrances and the exits are just as important. And then release your binds. We've got one more side to go. Maybe take a pause in the center and feel how different the right side feels from the left side. We'll fix that now. Knee to the inside, so slide that elbow as if you want to touch the floor. Swing open your left hand. And I mean, you could do this without a bind, but then you just, I'll do it without the bind on this side. So if you want to try it without the bind, feel that the left arm is pressing into the leg. And then you can toe heel the feet. So you stand up, you press the elbow to the knee and the knee to the elbow. It's the same thing, just without the bind. But you get the same sensation. I do want to equal out because it's a tough one. Yes. It's that feeling of that knee that presses into the arm and the arm that presses into the knee. Yeah, the counter action. Good. Wiggle the toes, lift the chest, lift the gaze, open the collarbones, smile on the face. And remember, we control it back down. Take your time, take your time, take your time. Step the foot, heels down, and then release. Take a deep breath in. And now we all bring the bums down to the floor. Soles of the feet to touch. Fabulous. Strong practice. If you have blocks and you want to place them under your head or maybe a nice pillow, we'll come forward into Baddha Konasana legs. Soften the skin on your face. Relax your shoulders. Now check with your ears if the music is nice and soft. Some of the playlists are 75 minutes, so it might still be a bit upbeat. And then just forward a couple of sounds. Come into or you can put the meditation music song list that is all very nice. 300 or something songs of yin and shavasana songs, meditative songs. Notice if you're warm. So I feel, you have like your morning rituals. I have morning rituals like a meditation. It's very important to me. It gives me a sense of rhythm and all of that. And I have evening rituals too. This now, once you start to come down, you are already coming into your Shavasana ritual. You are working, you're still stretching, but you're working towards a soft energy, this energy of letting go. So it's almost like you're clearing the path for your Shavasana. So you're checking in that you're comfortable, that you're warm, that there's no animals, no phones, no distractions. Because Shavasana is such an important part of this practice. Slowly roll up to a seated position. And then let's come into, we've done a lot of open hips, so let's do a soft hero's pose. So let's come into our knees and bring the right foot in front. If your knee is sensitive there, you can roll the mat. Lots of you will probably need some props here on the inside of your left ankle. Nice. Now, it helps to get this calf out of the way. If you've got big calves, just either roll them to the side or slide it back in the direction of the muscle. And start to bring your bum onto your block. Weirdly, obviously you can come higher here. This position is really good for your knee, if it's not sharp pain. So if it doesn't feel good, go a little higher. Check your toes, the toenails, including the pinky toenail, is on the floor and the heel is pointing up. So really, if you're not sure if you're in the right position, just put stuff under your sit bones until you feel that the knee is happy, that you can stay here. If you're sitting on something, just lean back, lift up. If you are on the floor, both sit bones on the floor, ow, that hurts, sliding over the mat, you can try to come to your elbows. Nice internal rotation of that left knee. You can also place the right foot down. And some of you might be able to come down to the floor. This is not a competitive environment. We're not even together, so sometimes when we're in the same room, I think sometimes we're even tempted to go somewhere where our body can't go, just because our minds want it so badly. Let the mind leave the room for now and feel into the body. For people that want even more, obviously there's always more, there's always less. That's why there's such a variation. You can half lotus your right foot on top of your left ankle. So wherever you are, close your eyes and we'll stay here for another 30 seconds. Can you soften? So if sometimes when we choose an option that brings tension, means we have chosen not the wrong one. I don't like to speak in right or wrong, but we benefit more from coming out a little bit. Maybe you're sitting upright, open the heart, close your eyes, breathe soft. Two more rounds of breath. If you're half lotusing the foot, bring that foot flat back onto the floor and come out slowly. So first elbows next to you, lift the chest and lift the spine as symmetrically as possible. So if you're being pulled up, and then walk it back, walk it back, walk it back. Walk it all the way, so even if you're sitting on something, walk it all the way into a forward fold. And then we can change sides. So it's your left foot that stays to the front. Drop the right knee down. Put your prop on the inside of the right ankle. Move the calf out of the way. Move the calf. Notice if all toes, 5 toes, are on the floor. I'll repeat the options. Remember what you did on the other side. But sometimes the one side doesn't need the same variation as the other side. We don't always have the same space. I've actually learned that I would think, logically that this is quite a tricky thing for the knee, but they really suggest this pose for people with knee issues. Quite interesting. If you find the shape that suits you, if you're not forcing anything. Remember, I did the same thing. I'm going to slide my foot forward, it burns in the front of my foot. These rubber mats. Both sit bones. And then every time you do this, like elbows, check. Does it feel okay? Is my lower back happy? Is my right knee happy? Is there any pain? Before you go down, you have like an internal check-in with yourself. – 40 seconds, close your eyes. I can feel I have less space on the front of the right thigh. Chris, this is going to be good for your legs after all that running and climbing mountains. And Tammy is always massively active, so this is also really, really good. We all feel this, I'm sure we all do. Five more rounds of breath. Soften the skin on your face. Notice what you notice. You can keep your eyes closed. Transition slowly. Elbows, pause. Check in. Notice. Observe. Spine straight up. Last forward fold. Feel the stretch. Feel the ankle. Feel the knee. And come sit back down. And then scoop your hips to the front of the mat and lift your legs up to the sky. I'm going to give you a minute of closing your practice before we move to Shavasana. I will suggest certain things, so you can stay here and leg up the wall. If you feel like a twist, bring the knees to the left for around 4 rounds of breath, and then to the right for around 4 rounds of breath. Plow pose, shoulder stance, head stance, happy baby pose. Go ahead. And then let's meet on our backs with our knees hugging towards your chest. And that was the end of the ritual towards Shavasana. Now make up your mind. How are you going to treat yourself? Shavasana is where we integrate, process everything that happened over the last hour. I will leave you in either Shavasana or meditation, and I'm kind of assuming that you're going to give yourself another 5 minutes. It's a gift to self. So you can maybe put your watch or your phone that is next to your mat on a 5-minute timer, or even 10 minutes. You can choose to relax in Shavasana, and I know it takes a little bit of time. There is always a moment in Shavasana, no matter, or always might be a big word, but there is often a moment where you're like, okay, no, this is not where I want to be. It happens to me too, and there is where you've got a decision where you can go, okay, I'm actually just going to stay a couple more breaths, and it's not going to hurt me. And then the softening happens. I don't know if you have children, but you know how children become super hyper when they're really tired. They start running around the tables, they're actually tired, but they're not allowing themselves to go into that space. It's the same thing. And then as soon as you calm them down, poof, they fall asleep. I'm not saying you are supposed to fall asleep now, but there is this moment, and it's the magical moment. Please, I would like to invite you to stay and be curious about what happens after that moment of frustration or moment of wanting to move out. So enjoy your Shavasana. I am going to leave you there. I am so extremely grateful for this time together. It gives me a sense of purpose. It gives me a rhythm to my day, to my week, which I hope it gives that to you too. There's really nothing more to add. Just thank you very much for trusting me and letting me guide you, for your presence on your mat, and for your presence in each other's lives. Thank you so much for starting the day together. From my grateful, humble heart.